Gajabahu synchronism is the chronological device used by historians to help date early Tamil history. The synchronism, first propounded by V. Kanakasabhai Pillai in 1904 in his The Tamils 1800 years ago, was adopted by some scholars of the time to date Tamil literature. Kamil Zvelebil, even while acknowledging the fragility of the synchronism, called it the sheet anchor of the dating of Tamil literature. The synchronism, however, involves numerous conjectures and has been dismissed by Gananath Obeyesekere in his The Cult of the Goddess Pattini, 1984, as ahistorical and invalid. The synchronism, from a mention in the Silappatikaram, the Sinhalese king of Lanka, Gajabahu is taken to be a contemporary of the Chera king Sengutavan. The genuineness of Gajabahu synchronism as an instrument to date early Tamil literature is accepted by most scholars today. Dating of Sengutavan. In the Silappatikaram, there is reference to a certain Gajabahu, the king of Sri Lanka. He is said to have attended the coronation of the Chera king Sengutavan. The 30th canto, 160, in translation, reads, "The monarch of the world circumambulated the shrine thrice and stood there preferring his respects. In front of him the Aya kings released from prison, kings removed from central jail, the Kongu ruler of Kudagu, the king of Malva and Gajabahu, the king of Sigurt Ceylon, prayed reverently to the deity thus. Gajabahu here, despite some disagreement, has been conjectured to mean Gajabahu. The Silappatikaram, therefore, is read to imply that Gajabahu was a contemporary of the Chera king Sengutavan, the protagonist of the epic. Sri Lankan history, however, records the reign of two Gajabahus. According to the Mahavamsa, Gajabahu I reigned between 113–134 CE, while Gajabahu II reigned in the 12th century CE. Kanakasabhai's reasoning for not considering Gajabahu II as the king mentioned is as follows. In the long list of kings of Sri Lanka preserved in Sinhalese chronicles, the name Gajabahu occurs only twice. Gajabahu I lived in the early part of the 2nd century A.D., and Gajabahu II in the 12th century. If the latter was king referred to in the Silappatikaram, Karikala Chola, the grandfather of the Gajabahu contemporary, Imayuvaramban, should have lived in the 11th or 12th century A.D., but in many Tamil poems and inscriptions on copper plates recording the grants of Chola kings who lived in the 10th and the 11th centuries, Karikala Chola I is described as one of the earliest and most remote ancestors of the Chola kings then reigning. It is evident, therefore, that the Gajabahu referred to in the Silappatikaram could not be Gajabahu II, but must have been Gajabahu I, who was king of Ceylon from about A.D. 113 to A.D. 125. This, in turn, has been used to imply that the Chera king Kutavan, who, according to the Padhirapadhu, ruled for 55 years, may be dated to c. 110–165 CE. This computation, which was first proposed by V. Kanakasabhai Pillai in his book, The Tamils 1,800 years ago, 1904, has come to be known as the Gajabahu synchronism. Kanakasabhai also mentions another reference from Silappatikaram which has the Chera king meet the Magadha king Naruvan Kanna, who is interpreted to as Satakuni, which was a common among the Satavahana and Andhra dynasties as an additional proof for the synchronism. Scholars Tykan and Swami criticize this synchronism as of circular logic.